Hey.
uh, Sorry if that cut out the stream, everyone. Yeah, for some reason these big maps like to do that for me. Okay, so you guys, blah blah blah, make your way into Citadel Velbar.
Yada
Land
yada
on
yada.
down. Say that you guys walk across those bridges and everything. You guys introduce yourselves to the guards at the gates. Reginald, of course, obviously gives you guys easy access into there, and you guys walk on through those main halls to the king's and queen's throne room with Reginald and, of course, the two other dwarves that you guys have rescued in tow. Uh, Anything that you guys discussed before you guys make your way actually up to the king and queen?
Uh, Remember, guys, maybe should be cool to these people. They've been nice. Did lose my cool last time. We were supposed to collect a reward from a queen, so no. Chatting to you do the talking.
I mean, we can certainly try.
So to the ones we're returning, I say, oh,
So yeah, they lead you guys on in then to the king and queen's throne room, pushing you guys on in here. Blah blah blah. Move you guys all in. And yeah, King Morn and Queen Tithmol sitting up at their thrones, kind of arch their backs upwards as you guys walk on in and open their eyes wide. Very pleased to see that you guys have made it back here successfully, with Reginald still alive, of course, and with two of their dwarves rescued as well. Um, as you guys approach, King Morn would stand up now and say, "The Wrecking Crew, it brings me great honor and pleasure to see you all back here. I assume that things went all right up at Ironslag."
Well, I mean, Fang, do you want to show him how well it went?
I would love to. As I pull out the eye of King's or Duke's Alto.
You present this kind of shriveled up eye now in your hand, holding out to them, and it's like the size of like a duckpin bowling ball, and you're kind of just holding it out, presenting it to them, and you see Queen Titmol just kind of like aghast, like, oh, that's quite barbaric. Is that? I'm assuming I'm looking at the eye of Duke Zalto here.
Oh, that's correct.
Well, I am assuming that means he is no longer?
No longer, along with many other fire giants.
You see them both kind of like release their shoulders and sigh, exhale like in relief. Well, you all were capable of doing what many others have tried to do in the past and been unsuccessful. Hopefully this means that the orcs and the ogres and other verbeeks will not be a threat to us dwarves here in Citadel Felbar and our brethren in Adbar as well for the foreseeable future.
I think you guys will be good for quite some time. Anything that does happen along the way, feel free to reach out to us and we'll take care of it. I think if we're capable of taking out Duke Zalto and his crew, there isn't too much we can't stop.
Yeah, I can assure you, everything in the north has been genocided, my friend.
Well, we thank you for that. As long as, of course, it's not the dwarves. You know, those orcs and ogres. I hate to say this, but they have it coming. They deserve it. Um, and you all, of course, we had an agreement. I'm assuming it's partially the reason why you came back here.
It's a
I mean,
big reason.
maybe it's the only reason.
Well, as we said, we would have you all a fortified tower built wherever you'd like, here around in the Silver Marches. Um, Wherever you'd like it's entirely up to you. You can choose the exact location. Of course, our dwarves will have to erect this and build it for you. It's going to take a bit of time to do, but they will. We'll put them to work right away and make sure that they have that done for you as soon as possible. And of course, we'll cover, of course, all construction costs and everything. And as I mentioned, we'll grant you a garrison of 10 of our Felbaran dwarves to look over your tower and to yeah, take guard of it.
Solrak
like
finally
that.
gets his men.
It's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Hey, hey.
Your delay is hilarious, I gotta say.
Great.
That's great.
It's like I'm in a bad horror movie.
Right? So if you all we can pull out a map here if you all want to pick and choose a spot to have this built, and we can send men in the morning to
Sure
get that
thing.
started. So she will pull out a map for you. I'm gonna switch over to the north again. I'm not gonna switch back to this, so because I'm afraid it's gonna freeze. So I'm gonna put you guys on the map of the north. And okay, so Silver Marches is this whole area essentially from Silvery Moon over to Citadel Adbar. So you guys can have a tower built anywhere in that area that you would like.
I feel like we would want it to be close to Everlund so we can transport east and west if we ever want to.
What about at
Unless you
like?
guys think
What
different.
about like at this crossroads, like right here?
I like the Everlund idea. Honest.
Does it go down that far?
So
Yeah, Silver Marches. Everyone's included in the Silver Marches. Yep.
Everlund is too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Straight down.
Then
yeah, 'cause
yeah.
that's where we teleported to. So I don't know how long it would be because it wasn't like a 5-day trek to the crossroads or something.
Yes. So you guys, if you want like to be within a day's travel to Everland, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So see
Sounds good.
where like you want like it there. I just put the exclamation point.
Sounds good.
Yeah, by Ravens River. Yeah.
That's right by a river. That's
All right.
good. There's a water source.
There you go. And yeah, perfect. So you guys, they've showed the map to you guys, and you guys all kind of discuss with each other for a bit. And I guess you land on right around southeast of Everlund. So yeah, King Morn and King Morn and Queen Titmol say that's absolutely great. Great location. And yeah, Solrak, as you mentioned, there's a river source right around there. You have a nice lush forest full of vegetation located all around there, and of course you'll be close to Everlund, one of the major imports, kind of trade cities in the area as well. So if you ever need to purchase anything or get any wares, Everlund is close by. So we'll send our dwarves there in the morning, and we'll get this working for you as soon as possible.
Thank you, Your Highness. We appreciate it.
No, it's the least we could do for heroes such as yourselves, and I do not use that word lightly. Heroes, very few and far between these days.
I appreciate it. I give a bow.
Reginald, was there anything that you wanted to inform us with about your travels or anything? Reginald would just go on. No, Queen. They helped me reclaim Megara from one of the Drow up in Iron Slag, and I'm going to return that to Gauntlgrim myself. Actually, gentlemen, if you don't mind, I don't want to put you out of your way. Never mind, it's okay. I was just going to ask if you could drop me off at Gauntlgrim if you'd like, but we can take our own travels and passageway if it's too far out of your way for you. I understand you are on quite a timely mission.
Yeah, to be honest, do you think we should probably get going?
I think the only place we could drop you off at Daggerford. I don't know if that helps.
A bit farther, and from what you all have been speaking of, it doesn't sound like a place that'll be very helpful for my cause, at least. No, gentlemen, it's not a worry. We can, I'll make it there. No problems. Solrak, as
All right.
I've said once or twice on this trip, uh, you remind me very much of my son, and miss him dearly. In the way that you present yourself on the battlefield, going out there, it brings a tear to my eye to see you protecting those you love. You might not say it and admit it that you love them, but why else would you be fighting with so much heart if you didn't? Brings me great joy to see another barbarian out there who has more heart than just muscle.
Oh, why, thank you. Believe me, take that as the highest compliment. We all know I'm Jack. Yeah! Thank you, my friend. Godspeed, and note, if you're ever in Daggerford, will soon be the kind of place you can come visit again. Promise.
Solrak,
Hopefully I'll see you again.
That's the plan, and I hope that you can reclaim that throne. And I do dearly mean it. If when you do go down there, or if you need me, I can help you with that. I do need to. I can hand off Megara right now if you'd like, if you want me to continue on with you all. But of course, old Reginald does have his own things to take care of as well.
Yes. I can't ask any more of you. Already given, my friend. So please, it's better to say goodbye now than later. Give him a hug.
Gives you a hug back, just kind of like around your waist. And yeah, you guys, the king and queen say, well, there's nothing else that you all would like to present us with, or you need any other help with, or, you know, you guys helped us out, and of course we gave you a gift for that, but we are like brother now, correct? We, if you need anything, just let us know. The dwarves of the north, we're more mighty than what meets the eye.
Just, please, keep an eye on the war effort at Daggerford. There might come a time we might need your help. Lives definitely be at risk.
Well,
Thank you for everything.
thank you, and the rest of the wrecking crew. And kind of just bows to you. And some of the guards stand up and begin to lead you guys out of the King's Hall. As they lead you on out, you guys go through like that main kind of forge area once again, and you see they have like a metal parts, like scraps kind of shop there as well, where it looks like they have they take like odds and ends, bits of like scrap pieces of like metal, like from like any sort of thing, like old weapons or whatever, and they smelt it down, and they turn it into new raw ore or iron or material, whatever, for them to use.
I kind of
Look. Go on.
walk over there, see if there's anything more finished, or it's all just raw materials and everything.
You see a dwarven man who he's got like a face mask on, a big like apron that's protecting the heat from this like smelter thing that he's using. That he's like, you see this table full of like old items, like a pair of like metal gloves, gauntlets, an old axe, some old hammers, and like some rings, and like a old mirror and stuff like that are just sitting on this table that he's just like constantly thrown into this thing to like have it smelted down to like a raw material that's being poured slowly through this chute into like a some sort of galvanized or container to hold it within.
Hey, buddy, you don't have anything more on the finished end around here, do you?
No, that's on the other side of the forge here. But no, we what we do here is we buy old materials, all sorts of things, odds and ends people have, and take them and we burn it down and smelt it down to raw ore, so we can reuse it and repurpose it. waste not, want not.
Oh, do you think I could get anything for these items? And I pull out the giant hairbrush, the giant tinderbox, the giant hand mirror, and the giant crown.
Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, you kind of just lay them all out. This is from Duke Zalto himself.
I mean, yes.
Oh, great Scott, that is amazing. Well, let's see. Yeah, this is quite impressive. Adamantine and 6 black opals in this alone. Yes, I mean, we could certainly use this, absolutely. You might get yourself a pretty penny for it, too. You say, is there any other bits and pieces that you may scrap that you may want to get rid of? These are amazing.
Well, Fang, do you have those rings on you still?
Yes, I do. And so I go to, let's see, my backpack and pull out, let's see, they are the 6 giant-sized gold rings that are different color from Duke Zalto.
You see him, he's got a jeweler's loop on now. He pulls it down over his face, and he's looking at it wide-eyed and gasp. You gentlemen have struck gold. I mean, obviously it's not literal gold, but this is amazing. You don't mind parting with all of this?
I mean, I certainly don't. A matter of fact, and I reach in and I pull out the Electrum Dwarven bracelets, the Jet gemstones, and the gold-plated helm.
All right. Oh, let's see. Well, I got a few things to count up now. Let's see. He starts pulling things into different piles. You see, he's like organizing. He's got the giant bejeweled obsidian hairbrush in one pile, along with the like tinderbox. Next to that, he puts like the hand mirror and the dwarven bracers. The giant-sized crown with the opals is on the back, like away from everything. You see him start like adding things up and like counting things in his head. Well, gentlemen, I might have to go speak with the treasury here, but as I said, this is quite a wealthy amount of supplies that you're providing to us. Would 10,000 gold pieces be all right with you all for these supplies?
I think that would work quite well.
10,000 then. Gentlemen, I'll be right back then.
Could you do platinum instead?
Well, certainly. I'll speak to the secretary, treasury, and we'll get that taken care of for you. You see him kind of waddle back, goes behind the set of double doors, and disappears for 5-10 minutes or so. In that time, you guys do anything?
Chaddington, do you recall the different Harper teleportation locations?
Well, yes, I do. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm just wondering, for the sake of travel here, if we are going to Everlund, I'm wondering if it's easier to go from Everlund to Waterdeep via the teleportation network, and then travel from there to Daggerford. Not only that, but we can also, while in Waterdeep, have Zeke. We have a pair of sending stones now that we can give to Zeke for him to talk to us and
You guys didn't
check
get those
on.
sending stones.
I never got the sending stone.
But I have sending stones.
You bought the pair?
No, I have sending stones.
You have a single one. The Dell has the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just marked all the settlements. But you guys, that's what was the discussion that we were having, though, when we were talking about the travel. You guys were talking about how flying from Felbar to Daggerford would take 4 days of straight of flying. You could travel to Everlund, which would be a day of flying, and then teleport to Waterdeep, and then it would be 2 days of walking from Waterdeep to Daggerford. So it would save you a day if you did that, but it'd be more dangerous, I believe.
Yeah, we wouldn't have the flying.
Yeah.
We'd have to find it again.
But they could meet us in Daggerford. potentially bunker down there. And they pick us up.
Yeah, well, I mean, like if we want to go to Waterdeep for a check-in, we could just go to Everlon, bounce to Waterdeep, go back, and then bounce back to Everlon and take the flight down. Because it should be roughly the same amount of time, right? From a flight standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just bouncing
Everyone's on the
between,
way. Yeah, so it's 1 day's more travel, and we're not gonna have to walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So that dwarven man comes back out with a satchel, kind of clanging together, and you can hear the weight and the amount of coins inside of it. He's like, "Well, gentlemen, I have good news for you. We're able to procure all that platinum for you, and so I have 1,000 platinum pieces here for you for all these supplies that you have provided for us. We thank you very kindly for this. They will not go to waste."
And I gave you the gold-plated hat, right? It's gold-plated, the 11 jets, bracers, fangs rings, and then all the giant stuff.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. So 333 platinum apiece. And I like slyly
Sweet.
take the extra rounding one.
33 platinum. Take it.
333.
333. Even better.
I mean, me and Chad can split the 300 that you didn't want.
So you guys were heading out the doors then when you guys were doing this. Was there anything else in Citadel Felbar that you needed to take care of before heading back to the airship?
I'm gonna go to the other side of the forge to where they have the finished goods.
Yeah, okay. You go on over there and you see there's kind of like a shack kind of area built into one of the walls. It's kind of just like a front bench with a small little room behind this where this man stands, and you see all sorts of beautiful weapons lined up on a rack behind him. Everything that he has in there are +1 adamantine weapons. If you wanted to buy any of those, you could. If there's anything particular you're looking for, let me know, and we can roll an investigation or something for that.
I'm looking for a better shield.
Better than +2?
I only have +1.
I thought your shield was a +2. Oh yeah, well I mean +1's still a good
My
shield.
breastplate is
I would say, some other cloak that might give me a higher AC than just a +1.
That no shield right now.
So yeah, you look around for that, and unfortunately, Fang, there is no such thing. Yeah, no, they especially
looking
they
for, like,
wouldn't
a sentinel
specify in a cloak or specialize in a cloak either way. What'd you say?
I'm looking for, like, just a different type of magical shield, either like a sentinel shield or a +2 if he would have it.
Roll a D100.
They use that 100
Oh my
roll
God.
back right now.
Hey guys, I just realized I have this. And in my inventory, I pull out this pot. The beans.
For the beans. 89.
And
Let's
hold
see.
1 gallon of liquid.
So yeah, no, you do see with an 89, there is one sort of shield in there that seems to be pretty special. Made of metal, and it has this emblem on the front of it. And it's kind of like shaped like a standard like kite shield. And you see it just kind of like on the rack, just kind of like pulsing and twitching and moving a little bit.
I'll walk right over to it and just kind of, what's this one, buddy?
Oh, that's it's one of a kind. It's an animated shield. You can use this, and use it as a standard protection gear, and if you'd like, you can command it to float as well, hover in space.
Hmm.
To be able to protect you and leaving you hands-free without it.
That is quite nifty, but I think it looks quite rich, so it might just be a little bit out of my price range.
One of a kind, yes, I understand. Is there anything that you guys are looking for elsewise? Let's say that, let's see. Can I share this? Let's see. Shop. Trying to send you guys something. I'm not sure if I can do this. Copy the URL. Cool. I'm gonna send this to Discord. And this is what they have in the shop here, amongst the other +1 weapons. And these are the prices.
It's cool. Hammer of Thunderbolt.
All this stuff, of course, is made in-house. Any of the enchanted stuff we've had enchanted by our local wizard, our resident wizard.
Well, that stuff is quite neat.
Wow.
If you guys want to look over this and we can continue, I'd let you guys be able to buy, after the game or later on this week. If you decide you want to buy one of these things, I will allow you to do that. But if you guys just want to keep it going for now, that is, so you don't have to read everything right now.
Yeah, maybe we keep
That makes sense.
right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, you guys keep that in mind then. And was there any +1 weapons, something easy that you wanted, or you guys are good on that?
I think we're chilling on that. I think our weapons are superior.
Superior. All right. You guys then, after checking out this weaponry, maybe you guys buy something, maybe you don't, but you head on out of Citadel Felbar then, with a new tower being planned to be erected for you guys somewhere near Everlund, and make your way back to the airship. With Del and the funky Homo sapiens. No, Del and the rest of the crew. And they begin to lift on up into the sky once more. And Del says, well, was Everlund the next destination?
It sure is.
I think so, gentlemen.
Well, he looks around. Things are starting to get a little bit empty on this airship, isn't it? A lot more space.
It's not such a bad thing.
Yeah.
I won't disagree. Well, gentlemen, Everlund, again, another day's travel, so if there's anything that you need to take care of before then, feel free to do so now. With that, we will be there soon. Alright, so, I'm guessing anything that you guys want to take care of, you probably have already done, or did you guys need to discuss anything after leaving the Citadel? Taking care of all that business.
I'm gonna chill. Our marching orders are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think the plan's take a look at the library and then head to Daggerford. Or I guess we can teleport over to Waterdeep if we want to touch base with Zeke real quick.
Yeah, so maybe you guys would discuss what exactly your plan is in Everlund. If you guys are looking for things in particular or anything, there's of course Moongleam Tower and the Harpers there that can help you guys out with things. They were researching things as you guys asked them to do when you guys visited there, so maybe you follow up on those things, or yeah, but yeah, feel free to discuss that.
I think we need to go to the tower and figure out how to fight these undead hordes. But
That's a good idea, actually. And maybe ask anything that we can find out about that guy that went mad with the Ducium that Kuki was talking about.
The mage.
He might be a key into
well,
getting
I
to the
think he
bottom
may
of this.
be destroyed.
Yes,
He is.
exactly. Exactly, but he went mad, and you know, maybe there's information about him we can find out and help us with this Ducium thing.
Quite possible.
And I'm wondering if, after the dream that I had, I wonder if there's anything that in that library that's kind of similar to that. That what happens when someone is able to control the Ducium and has a surplus of it.
I think that's a good idea.
And I do think, just that one extra day of talking to Zeke in Waterdeep might benefit us.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be right there. We can just teleport over to Waterdeep, do some investigation, and then come back and get the airship over. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Be a good time to a few drinks in us.
At
Knows
the old yawning
what's gonna
portal.
happen. Right. A lot of darkness heading our way. And, I feel like we could use one last night. A little debauchery, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
That's what we got at.
Fang
Sober
can
driver.
have some nice ice water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay refreshed, my friend. Someone has to.
Right.
We could also probably talk to Durnan too to see if, as well as the Lord's Alliance, to see if maybe they've seen anything going on down at the docks.
That's true. Maybe there's some more Ducium about.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I tend to have a couple of those here and there.
On occasion,
Yeah.
and then on occasion you don't.
Exactly. More so than some of us, as I look over at Solrek.
Well, it's just not turn to sharks, right? Those are the few times.
Well, you guys continue on your travels then towards Everlund. It's late in the afternoon now, as you guys have visited Citadel Felbar, taken care of returning Reginald Roundshield, the Felbaran dwarves that were taken prisoner and captive in Iron Slag. Received your promise of a tower being built for you all in the vicinity of the Silver Marches. Sold off some of your very valuable gear that you found in the heart of Iron Slag in the possession of Duke Zalto's quarters. Possibly bought some magical items as well in Citadel Felbar. You guys have had quite a morning so far and are venturing into the night, where you guys will hopefully make it to Everlund bright and early after you guys take a rest. So you guys find your way to take a long rest for the night. And we will call it there to see how the night goes and to see if you guys make it to Everlund successfully in the morning.
Whoa!
Love it.
Love it. Awesome. Great game, guys. I feel like it's got a lot done, and seeing the Summer of the Soul and getting Citadel Felbar and having a magic carpet ride shopkeep guy come and visit you. Very fun, good stuff, guys. We will pick it up here. I believe, Carlos, you usually have a show on the second Sunday of November, or I'm sorry, of the month, right?
That's right. Yeah, I have a show next Sunday.
So
but,
I don't know if you guys want to
before
try
that, I'm open.
squeeze one in this week. I could do tomorrow or Friday. I think are my 2 days I could do. So we can discuss that if you guys want.
Probably Friday, but let me see what I can do.
Cool. No worries either way. Thanks again, guys, for playing. If you guys don't mind, you three staying on the Discord for just a quick minute after we hop off. Just want to discuss something real quick.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. It was a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having fun. Take that short rest and watch out for those goblins under the stairs. Peace out, y'all. Later. Bye.
Later,
All right.
gators.
What